Okay, this is your solutions for the practice test for the probability, Chapter 8, Part 2. The first two, you just put in your calculator. All right, using the digits 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0, how many 4-digit numbers could be made if the first digit cannot be a 0? So using only these numbers, how many are possible if you cannot repeat any of them? Well, the first digit has to be one of these 4. And then once you use one of these, then you're going to have 4 more left for the other one because you're going to be missing one of these, but now you can use 0. So it should look like this: 4 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So there's 96 different ways you can rearrange these as long as you don't use 0 in the first place. If repetitions are allowed, so if you can repeat them, what would that be? Well, the only restriction is the first one can't be 0. So it'd be 4 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5, which is 2,500. How many distinguishable arrangements are there of letters in principle? So we have, let's see, 9 letters, and we've got a pair of I's and a pair of P's. So that will give you 90,720. Number 6, 10 men, 15 women, and a committee of 5 are to be formed. How many of these are possible if we want to pick 3 men and 2 women? Well, you really have 10 choose 3 and 15 choose 2, so there's 12,600 different ways. How about all men or all women? Well, all men would be 10C5, or would be a plus 15C5 for the women, and that'll be 3,255. At least one man or one woman. Well, you're going to have to do at least one, so it'll be 4 men, 1 woman, or 3 men, 2 women, or 2 men, 3 women, or 1 man and 4 women. Just make sure that the number you choose has to add up to 5. 4 plus 1, 3 plus 2, 2 plus 3, and 1 plus 4. There is no 0 and 5 because that would be all men and all women. You can do it this way. Or you can say, well, if it's at least 1 man or 1 woman, it can't be all men or all women. So you just take the total, which is 25C5 minus what you got up here, which would also give you the same answer. Number 9, using 2 dice. Find the probability of the sum of the dice is greater than or equal to 10. You need the sample space for a pair of dice. And greater than or equal to 10, there are actually 6 numbers or 6 ways that you can make 10 or more. So that would just be 6 out of 36. Your total sample space is 36, so it's 1/6. The sum is 3 or doubles. So the sum is 3 or doubles. So then that would just be 2 plus 6. And that would be 8 out of 36, or 2 9ths. Notice these are mutually exclusive. They can't happen at the same time. The sum is less than 8 or doubles. So less than 8 or doubles would be all of these numbers up here. All these are less than 8. So, and then doubles would be these. And you have 21 that are less than 8. 6 that are doubles, but 3 of these are doubles and less than 8. Okay, and right, doubles and less than 8. You counted those twice, so you have to subtract those off. So you have 21 plus 6 minus 3, so that'll give you 24 out of 36, which is 2/3. If both dice are rolled twice, the sum of each pair is less than 5 on both rolls. So you're just going to do it twice. So less than 5 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. That's the first roll. And then the second row, and, right? Both means and you're going to do it again, and it's also going to be 1/6. So 1/6 times 1/6 is 1 over 36. Number 13, if one card is picked from a deck, what is the probability that it is an 8 or a spade? All right, so this is not mutually exclusive. You have this and thing going on here, just like the other one. So 4 out of 52, that's getting an 8. There's 4 8s in the deck. There are 13 spades in the deck, but there's one that's 8 of spades, which you counted as an 8, and then you counted it again as a spade, so you have to subtract off that 8 of spades off. So you get 16 out of 52, which is 4 13s reduced. Number 14, a bag contains 7 red, 11 white, and 6 blue marbles. Find the probability of them all being the same color. So they're going to be either all red or all white or all blue. So you find 7C4, 11C4, 6C4. Since all I'm adding, I just can write the common denominator here. I don't have to write the denominator under each one of these. You can if you want. So that would be this answer here. At least 2 white. So that'll be 2 white, 3 white, and 4 white. So this is 2 white, and then 2 of another color. I don't care whether it's red or blue, so I'm going to just put that as 2 out of 13. And then I want 3 white. Then I want one that's not white. Right? One that's not white, and then I just want all white. And the sample space is 24 odd. Choose 4. So that's how you do that one. Number 6, 1 white, red, 2 white, and 1 blue. So that will just be 1 red and 2 white and 1 blue. Remember that 1 plus 2 plus 1, that's how many marbles? That's 4, right? There's 4 marbles. 1 plus 3 is 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. Make sure you check those. Number 17. There's 50 slips of paper in a hat. They're all numbered. What's the probability that you're going to pick one that's a multiple of 5? Multiple of 5s. How many multiples of 5s are there? There's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. There should be 10 of them in there. This will be 10 out of 50, which is 1/5. One is picked, then replaced, and one is picked again. Okay, so you're picking 2 with replacement. The first one being drawn is a perfect square, and the second one is an odd. So perfect squares, how many perfect squares are there? There's 1's a perfect square, 1 times 1. 4 is a perfect square, 2 times 2. 9 is a perfect square, 3 times 3. 16 is a perfect square, 4 times 4. 25 is a perfect square, 5 times 5. And 36 is a perfect square, 6 times 6. And 7 times 7 is a perfect square, 49. So 7 of them are perfect squares, and half of them are odd numbers, so it'll be 7 out of 100. Okay, a license plate has a number followed by 3 letters and then 3 more numbers. If the first one cannot be 0, and then letters I's and O's cannot be used. So the first one, there's 9 possibilities if we can't use 0. And if we can't use I's and O's, there's 24 times 24 times 24 because there's 26 letters of the alphabet. And then there's 3 more numbers. Then there's a 0 through 9, which is 10 choices, 10 choices, 10 choices. And your final is 124,416,000. Okay, hope that helps. Study hard, look in your book for more problems to practice on if you need some. And try the odd ones because you have the answers in the back. Do a good job. All right, thank you.